Dear Prime Minister, distinguished guests, please remain standing for the national anthem, Negara. 31st edition, carrying the theme, Navigating Through Time and Volatility. So, it's our first time after all. Please forgive our shortcomings. We are children still learning to play. On behalf of our distinguished guests, to Mr. Muhammad El Said, President of the International Federation of Technical Analysts, to Encik Nik Ihsan Raja Abdullah, President of MATA, we would like to humbly thank Yang Amat Berhormat Tun for making some time off his busy schedule, and this means so much to the members as well as the delegates, some who have come from the other side of the world in search of wisdom from shared experiences. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to rock and roll. It would give us great pleasure to listen to the opening address from the President of MATA and IFTA KL Conference Director. Please welcome Encik Nik Ihsan Raja Abdullah. Please sit down.
Assalamualaikum. A very good morning to everyone. Mr. Muhammad El Said, President, International Federation of Technical Analysts, Encik Nik Muhammad Ihsan Raja Abdullah, Conference Director, 31st IFTA Annual Conference 2018, Yang berbahagia Datuk Dr. Nazri Khan, Chairman, Malaysian Association of Technical Analysts, Encik Kamaruddin Hashim, Executive Director of Securities Malaysia, Bursa Malaysia, Encik Mahzer Osman, Director of Securities Malaysia or Bursa Malaysia, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, I would like to wish you a very good morning and welcome to Kuala Lumpur, to Malaysia. It is indeed a pleasure to be invited to address a group of distinguished participants made up of financial professionals from all over the world, traders, fund managers, analysts, bankers, trading gurus, and technical analysis practitioners. Firstly, I would like to commend this young association, the Malaysian Association of Technical Analysts, whom I am made to understand is only 4 years old and yet capable of hosting this prestigious international conference on technical analysis. And this is the first time this conference is being held in Malaysia. I'm sure it took a lot of efforts, persistence, and hard work on MATA's part to secure the hosting rights. This conference, I am told, has gathered a special pool of global talents, not only from the technical analysis fields, but also regulators of exchanges, hedge fund managers, investment specialists, authors of bestsellers, seasoned and experienced professionals, central bankers, prominent experts, algo traders, GLIC fund managers, analysts, system developers, private and high net worth investors, financial industry professionals, technical analysis practitioners, and of course the academia and educationists. Practically everyone who are the mainstay of industries and societies are all gathered here today. The theme of the conference is Navigating Through Time and Volatility. And I'm sure the discussions ensuing from the theme should provide us more insights on what is besieging us at present and how to deal with them. The current market volatility is attributed largely to the trade wars within the United States and China. This has not only spooked major stock markets, but has caused shockwaves through the emerging markets. This IFTA 2018 conference is wise in choosing the theme of navigating through time and volatility as a topic for discussion, as it fits the current market environment and sentiment. It resonates well with our new Malaysia, a tag we carry following the historic May 9th election. The new Malaysia, we saw the changes in the nation's leadership, also brought about new hopes and aspirations from the Rakyat, and the new government is hopes to be able to deliver them. After all, it is not every day that Malaysians get to change the nation's leadership, especially one that had been ruling the country for 61 years continuously since independence. In some of my travels since the fateful day, I came across many leaders and ordinary people who expressed surprise and wonder at how we managed to achieve the victory and then ensured a peaceful transition. They shared their gladness, and quite a large number openly admitted that they were inspired by what we have achieved here. The world is watching us closely, and we are putting our minds and hearts into making sure the electoral success is followed up with successes in developing the nation for the well-being of the people. Ladies and gentlemen, in line with the speed of change in the financial world, as we race to embrace a digital future, ablaze with new technology and an interconnected world, it is important to remain relevant in terms of both the infrastructure and knowledge in order to thrive in the borderless world. Capital market in Malaysia has also undergone various changes, from consolidation to regulation to adaptation of new and upgraded technologies and the introduction of various product offerings which cater for both the retail and the institutional investor. The recent launch of Bursa Malaysia's LEAP market that is mainly targeted at providing fund-raising access for SMEs, sectoral reclassification, and the introduction of intraday short selling were among the many initiatives to boost the Malaysian stock market. Technical analysis is one area that I believe has yet to be fully explored, particularly in Malaysia. Hence the reason why hosting this conference here is of essence. Hopefully, it will be an eye-opener, a little shake-up that is needed for the financial industry to bridge the gap between common fundamental analysis and technical analysis. While fundamental analysis remains a critical part of the investment, foregoing the technical analysis aspect may reduce the effectiveness of the analysis, particularly from the trading perspective and the gap between intrinsic values and market price. While long-term investment is critical, short-term trading would spur further participation in the market, thus improving the overall liquidity in stock markets. Greater liquidity will ensure a thriving capital market, bring in more traders, more system developers, more market strategists, and more players. Institutional players, without forging risks, need to embrace smaller capital stocks and increase their participation either directly or indirectly. Retailers, investors, and traders need to sharpen their skills. I would like to highlight that Malaysia sits in the middle of a truly exciting region in the world right now, the ASEAN region. It has all the necessary infrastructure, a strong and impressive talent pool, and a young population. The new generation who have seamlessly embraced new technologies are ready to fill the employment gap. Trading skills are not only important to the financial professionals, but it is also very relevant to the investing public at large. If more people start to trade and understand the basic concept, there would be less quick-rich scheme victims. The greater numbers of financial literate individuals will in turn build a more knowledgeable society and financial savvy nation. Given the unique combination of the demography of the delegates today, I would like to assure everyone that Malaysia's economy, despite the global challenges and uncertainties, is able to absorb and navigate through them. The government's policies will always be business-friendly and responsive to new ideas and suggestions. We are now in the midst of restructuring. It is something that needs to be done in order to prepare our capacity to absorb the global shock or any financial turbulence ahead. The government, however, remains confident that the new policies will create a stronger base, a balance between prudent spending and ensuring the private sector is given a strong boost. I would also like to assure investors that any change in policies will not be detrimental to their businesses and ventures. The upcoming budget to be tabled this Friday on November the 2nd has been designed to place Malaysia on a stronger footing and of which it will ensure the prosperity of the people and the next generation. I truly hope all delegates will take this opportunity to extract as much knowledge from the conference, share as much wisdom with each other, and establish strategic networking. From there on, please share that what new knowledge you have acquired with others who may not have had the opportunity to attend this conference. Without doubt, as we walk through these myriads of uncertainties, we need to rally ourselves, set aside minor differences, push away trivial petty thoughts, and join hands to help build this nation. If we could come together on May 9th to bring about an end to an oppressive and corrupt government, surely it is a given that we would all be keen to help the new government that both you and I have installed to find its footing, to repair and rejuvenate the country. I would like to take this opportunity to again thank MATA for placing Malaysia on the global map. Congratulations is definitely in order for everyone who were involved. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you a fruitful conference, and to our guests from abroad, have a meaningful stay. I'm sure Malaysia and Malaysians will charm you. I thank you.
Thank you, dear Prime Minister. Please remain on stage for the launch ceremony. And of course, we humbly invite Mr. Muhammad Al-Said and Mr. Lim Ehsan to remain on stage with the Prime Minister. We'll be clearing the stage for the launch ceremony. And as we prepare ourselves, our Prime Minister has already stated, yes, please do make your stay a meaningful one. To our distinguished guests, we shall bring, hopefully you'll find a willing Malaysian that will bring you for some great food. I know some great places as well. Bawa diorang makan ikan bakar sikit pun best juga ni. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall proceed with the official launch ceremony of the 31st IFTA Conference Kuala Lumpur 2018. Let's invite the hope of the future, a pair of young Malaysians, Rania and Adi, on stage. Young technical analysts, never too young to learn about charts. We'd like to invite our children to please present the tablets to the President of MATA and to our dear Prime Minister, and place your palm on the count of 3, 2, 1. The launch sequence has been initiated. It is indeed our Prime Minister. May we continue to trend forward. Welcome delegates and members to IFTA Conference Kuala Lumpur 2018. Once again, thank you very much to Yang Berhormat Tun for the show of spirit today and for leading by example. We would now like to invite the Right Honourable Prime Minister for some refreshments, accompanied by our distinguished guests. Once again, a round of applause for our Prime Minister of Malaysia. Ibu silakan Yang Berhormat Tun for some refreshments in order. Meanwhile, thank you very much to the members of the press for your kind attendance.